What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking on this. Today I want to show you a clip of a lawyer who was actually in the Freedom of Information Act request. He communicated with Bill Hinman, the guy that said Ethereum was not a security, and he talks about how the SEC approaches securities. Also, Ripple making a big CBDC announcement very soon. That is interesting. The Ripple lawsuit could be over soon. I know this has been said a lot of times, but we have an updated schedule. So how could the Ripple lawsuit be settled soon? And here's an updated schedule on the XRP lawsuit. If you want to support the channel, hit the like button. I hope you guys had a great Labor Day. Hitting the like button supports a lot. So thank you in advance. I know it's kind of annoying, but I really do appreciate it. And a quick reminder about hackers. When you go to the comment section of all these crypto videos, there's tons of people acting like me, tons of people telling you to go to Telegram. They're filled with scammers. So do not fall for scams. Hackers took over a PwC, that's one of the biggest accounting firms in the world, their Venezuela account, to share a fake XRP giveaway. People fall for this stuff, even not stupid people. Some of these are very alluring. So just a quick reminder, tons of scammers in my comments. I don't want anything from you but to press the like button. I will never ask you for anything. I just make these videos to share the news on XRP. But I just wanted to start with warning you because a lot of my viewers and a lot of people in the XRP community are a little bit older. And those people typically tend to be a little bit more susceptible to this stuff. So beware. Comment sections, tons of scammers. So first off, we have Joseph Evans of McDermott, Will and Emery. He's one of the attorneys from the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act request, and he communicated with Bill Hinman for the past 3 years. And he talks about how the SEC approaches these securities, or determining if they're securities.
These issuance, are they a security?
That's a $500 million question.
We can come back to it, but I just
you don't have to. I'll give you the brief summary. The SEC has changed its position almost every 2 years on which ones are securities. They issued their most robust guidance in 2019, where they gave us 62 factors to consider when determining whether or not it is a security.
So the SEC changes its opinion every 2 years. What's it from saying it doesn't change its opinion about XRP this time, right? The Howey test is a 4-pronged test. The Howey test is what determines securities. This guy is here saying the SEC gave a list of 62 points. I would love to see that list. What are they looking at? The Howey test is only a 4-prong assessment. So what are these other 58 points that they're looking at?
Not one is weighted higher than the others. The SEC has basically taken the position that they can choose which ones they deem to be a security, and it gave the SEC a lot of latitude to choose enforcement actions, but it also gave token issuers a lot of latitude in making really unique arguments about why their token is not a security. And so the answer is, if I knew, I wouldn't be.
So essentially, there's a lot on both sides, right? The SEC can use these points to enforce by regulation, but on the flip side, the token issuers like Ripple with XRP can use a lot of these different points to make robust arguments about why they're not securities. Another thing about enforcement, okay? Professor J.W. Verrett, it's not legal advice, it's regulatory clarity, okay? Interesting clip here.
The chairman has said that for most exchanges and centralized crypto exchanges and DEXs, I think he's referring to DEXs as well, he says there must be at least one security on your platform. Therefore, you're required to register with my agency. Unfortunately, and what I think is the first thing that's not really fair, can you tell us which ones those are and which ones those aren't? That would be nice, instead of this sort of game of gotcha. I'm sure I could find one security in the list, therefore you're required to register as an exchange. Let's see which ones are and which ones aren't. Tell me something specific. Now, when you ask him for more guidance about what is and is not a security, he says we don't give legal advice. I don't think it's a fair response, honestly, because I think it's not legal advice. I think it's just regulatory clarity.
The SEC is approaching exchanges like Coinbase saying you probably have at least one security, so you have to register with us. Okay, well, what is the security? How about instead of just saying and guessing one thing might be a security, give us a list of what is a security? And then the ironic thing is when these exchanges and companies like Ripple, right? Ripple's been meeting with the SEC and bigger organizations since 2013, trying to get regulatory clarity. And what do they get instead? No regulatory clarity, and they get a lawsuit. And when companies go to the SEC, they ask for regulatory clarity. The SEC says, oh, well, we don't give legal advice. How backwards is that? If you guys want to look at this, at Phelan Law on Twitter, this is an updated schedule for the XRP lawsuit. I'm not going to go through all this. It's a lot of legal jargon. But if you do want to see an updated schedule, here's where you can find it, at Phelan Law on Twitter. And now let's talk about how the lawsuit could be settled soon. If you guys like XRP updates, subscribe to the channel. And YouTube doesn't always let you know when I put a video out. So if you hit the bell next to the subscribe and press all notifications, you'll never miss a beat. So why could this lawsuit be over? Jeremy Hogan, our favorite XRP lawyer, has recently said that US SEC lawsuit against Ripple and two of its execs over raising $1.3 billion through an unregistered security offering. Responding to a user on social media, Hogan noted that the lawsuit could be resolved as early as this month, as both sides have already laid out their cases, making it most likely time frame to reach an agreement. We've been waiting a long time through discovery and just getting all the information on the table. Both sides have shared their stories, and now we're at a point where we could see some sort of settlement. Jeremy Hogan said most likely settlement time frame is from now until the end of November because the cards will be on the table. Okay. Another tweet by Jeremy Hogan. Pardon me. In regards to this video I just showed, the SEC should be able to go down a list of the top 20 cryptos and tell us which are and are not securities. There's thousands of cryptos, right? I don't expect the SEC to say which one is a security for all of them. But the least they could do is talk about the top 10, top 5, top 20 cryptocurrencies, right? They have thousands and thousands of employees. Why can't they just look at the top 20, determine if they're securities or not? Why does it choose ambiguity? Isn't the SEC supposed to be impartial? Aren't they supposed to be protecting us from the projects that aren't following the law? And speaking of thousands of cryptocurrencies, think about all the rug pulls. Think about all the tokens that go to zero that aren't, they're informal rug pulls, right? It's not a legitimate complete scam, but any token that goes to zero, even if the liquidity isn't pulled, in my mind, if it goes to zero, it's a rug pull, right? The SEC is not protecting investors. Why are they going after legitimate projects like Ripple and XRP? I don't have the answers to that, but it really does seem backwards. So Watcher Guru put out a tweet. Justin, Ripple senior advisor, says there will be CBDC announcements in the coming weeks. Okay. Ripple has several pilots in the progress for CBDCs, including the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan and the Republic of Palau. Now, they put out in this document, where do institutions see the most value in crypto? Kind of small here. Let me zoom in. It says, for businesses, blockchain technology has been revolutionary in its applications in financial services and beyond. The innovative technology is based on building trust to support industry collaboration and value creation. The technology can be deployed in various industry scenarios, including media, entertainment, carbon markets, product provenance, electronic billing, supply chain management, copyright protection, cross-border trade, and remittances. Okay? Like I say in all my videos, the way to approach crypto is find a blockchain or some type of cryptocurrency startup that has a strong competitive advantage. What are they doing that no other business is doing, right? You want to find a revolutionary technology, something like XRP. There's a lot of other ones, and you just want to wait 10 years. All right, it's really hard to get rich in crypto in 1 year, even though it's possible. But that's like going to a casino and trying to hit a max win on a jackpot. Possible, but improbable. So find those revolutionary technologies. You got one in XRP, but it's never bad to diversify and just hold one token when you could hold a lot of different other technologies. For Ripple, crypto is in our DNA. Our Ripple X business unit is focused on making it easy for developers to build on and with the XRP ledger, as well as partnering with others in the crypto space on use cases like NFTs and CBDCs. XRP Ledger was one of the first alt chains built with a decentralized exchange and native tokenization abilities. And as you saw in my last video, XRP Ledger is now working on its own stablecoin. Ripple is continuing to innovate, for example, with NFTs, CBDCs, helping enterprises and developers prepare to build for a crypto-enabled world. Ripple has several pilots in progress for CBDCs, including the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan and the Republic of Palau. So bullish stuff. We always see updates about CBDCs, but keep an eye out for a big announcement surrounding CBDCs going forward. That's all I got for you. If you guys are still watching the video, comment headphones below when you watch the full video. It really supports the channel. So let me know that you were a great supporter. I really do appreciate it. I love everyone that supports the videos, especially when you watch till the end. So comment headphones below if you're a great supporter. All right. God bless you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Have a great week. Until next time.